has attained significant social, economic, and political development and has indeed enhanced and peaceful environment, has enabled meaningful development across this country. And to this end, I must note that government institutions collectively undertook various security and stability are integral parts of our development. The ever-changing security environment and dynamism call for proactive security apparatuses. The security sector has adequately espoused robust measures to mitigate unprecedented domestic as well as transnational terrorism threats. Indeed, our multi-agency engagement and efforts ensure that the security of our country, but also the stability of our region. And indeed, the commitment of KBS and indeed all our security agencies to performing their duties within and beyond our borders has been priceless. Investing in the capabilities of the security agenda and agencies was critical to my agenda. The modernized capabilities and the infrastructure setting up at strategic locations around the country ensured the security forces effectively undertook their constitutional mandate. In addition, the geostrategic military installations established in various parts of the country are a milestone for national, regional, as well as global security operations. On the other hand, as has been stated, the National Defense University, Kenya, will also spearhead strategic scholarly discourse in security while safeguarding Kenya's interest in the national as well as in the regional arena. So, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot emphasize enough that a peaceful and stable Kenya is founded on our unity, but also on our patriotism. The cooperation among ministries, departments, and agencies in a whole of government approach is vital in safeguarding our unity and blueprint to enhance service delivery and to improve lives through providing affordable universal health care, affordable housing, food security, as well as developing manufacturing for jobs. Whereas challenges remain, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe that there are several bright spots and good practices across our 47 counties. In actualizing the Big Four Action Plan on the affordable healthcare pillar, hospitals have been constructed and rehabilitated across the country in Nairobi, Nyamira, Nyeri, Kiambu, Wajir, Samburu, Busia, just to name a few. But also in recognition of the role played by our security agencies, there has also been significant effort in the construction of regional KDF hospitals in Nairobi, Isiolo, Eldoret, Nakuru, and soon Mombasa, amongst others, not to mention the police hospital and the prisons hospital, which are also now complete. These facilities will be able to offer specialized health services to all our security forces. So the infrastructure development during my tenure promise to transform Kenya as a strategic frontier featuring strategic prioritized projects. These include the construction of the SDR, the road network across our country, including the Nairobi Expressway, Kenya's new shipyards in Mombasa and Kisumu, have all put our country on a global trajectory. In addition, ICT infrastructure has also enhanced the digitization of government services, not to mention an expanded electricity, as well as water connections to households across the country. So, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to mention today in particular that women are a pillar of any society that seeks to succeed. They have the potential to influence positive change. And indeed, in the last 10 years, my administration adopted initiatives that saw Kenya spring on the course of realizing gender equality. Policies were championed in government departments and ministries to achieve gender equality and in the empowerment of women in government. And indeed, today, we have two ladies with us, Ambassador Rachel Omamo, as well as Dr. Monica Juma, who, at one stage or another, were cabinet secretaries in the Ministry of Defense, while we also have our First Lady General Officer, Major General Fatuma Ahmed, and I believe that all of this is progress towards involving and ensuring that gender is taken into account in all policies and in all areas of government. So, ladies and gentlemen, to UKDF, I want to pay particular tribute. I appreciate the support and participation that KDF has rendered not just in the security sector, but also in our national development. We cannot underscore the incredible role that you have had in rehabilitating key infrastructure across the country that had been once upon a time left dilapidated. The Nairobi Nyanyuki, the Nairobi Nakuru Kisumu meter gauge railway, the Kisumu dockyard, Licha Causeway, the Kenya Meat Commission, just a few. And all these are a dream that have come true to many Kenyans whose contribution to livelihood, our people, will be hugely impactful, especially to those who live in pastoral areas who now have a consistent and ready market for their livestock. Furthermore, under the affordable housing pillar, through the public-private partnership, the construction of 3,500 housing units for service members in Nairobi, Mombasa, Nakuru, and Nyanyuki has commenced, as well as the NCO facility that is being developed in Gilgil. To support the preservation as well as presentation of our history and our cultural heritage, the KDF led a multi-agency team in the construction of the Uhuru Gardens National Monument and Museum, which will be a central place for the preservation of our history and heritage. The Defense Forces counter-terrorism efforts, together with those of other security agencies, will continue to be crucial in ensuring our national security. So I salute each and every one of you, ladies and gentlemen, for your commitment and dedication to duty, your selfless service to our country, and I ask that you remain steadfast and support the incoming administration, just like you have supported my administration and that of my predecessor. As we depend on God to protect our beloved country, we all look upon you to implement this prayer by defending our territorial integrity and sovereignty, and by always being mission ready. I want to thank everyone who has walked the journey of building our nation with me, and once again, in particular, the Kenya Defense Forces. KDF oye! KDF oye! Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki. I will miss you, but we are still together. Asanteni sana. Thank you very much.
Upande huu wa pili, basi tutakuwa tunapokea tamasha la ndege zetu za kijeshi kutoka kwa jeshi letu la wanaanga. Tampisha kutoka kwa jeshi letu. Basi taratibu kabisa, ni ndege aina ya Puma ikilibeba bango linalosema hongera rais wetu. Makofi, shangwe na vigelegele wakati Mheshimiwa Rais anapopokea heshima hii, na kwa heri ya kuonana kutoka kwa jeshi letu la wanaanga. Basi